These are not the only entities currently funded by taxpayers that pay lavish compensation to their executives despite substandard performance. Earlier today, I launched an investigation into corporate pay structures at for-profit colleges. As you may know, for-profit schools receive the majority of their funding from United States taxpayers in the form of student assistance. These include Title IV loans and grants, Title X tuition assistance, and Veterans Education Assistance Act funds. Yet, when compared to public and nonprofit schools, for-profit companies spend a smaller percentage of their funds on student education, reserving more for marketing, advertising, recruitment, and other non-education expenses. Their student success rates are lower, and their students are more likely to default on loans, but their CEOs consistently make much more than their counterparts at public and nonprofit schools. So this morning, I sent requests to CEOs at 13 for-profit schools seeking information about how their compensation agreements are tied to student performance. If the American taxpayers are funding the majority of these schools' operations, I believe we have a right. Not only do we have a right, but we have an obligation to understand how our money is being used. And so let me conclude by returning to Alan Greenspan's testimony before my committee back in 2008. He said his mistake was presuming that banks would act in the best interests and were in the best position to protect the interests of their shareholders. In reality, ladies and gentlemen, the motivation of these CEOs was skewed to maximize short-term profits, even at the expense of long-term growth. The broader point is that we are all in this together. It is not class warfare to ask the richest of our society to contribute their fair share to our nation, especially when they have benefited in so many ways from the unprecedented support of the United States taxpayer in rescuing this economy. At the height of the financial crisis, Wall Street begged, and I repeat, they begged for help, and they got it from United States taxpayers. Now American families and workers on Main Street need help, and they need help right now, and it's time to give it to them. My position is 100% pro-growth. I want corporations to succeed, and I want workers to succeed. I want income levels to rise across the board. I want benefits to be enhanced, not scaled back. I want to encourage innovation and creativity that leads to a vibrant and thriving economy. I want families across the country to enjoy the fruits of our economic success. But we will not achieve this growth by lavishing additional tax breaks on the ultra-rich. We will not achieve this growth by eliminating regulations that ensure transparency, openness, and fairness. We will not achieve this growth by attacking American workers and their rights under the law. The very same workers who are the true engine of economic growth in this nation. And by the way, the very same workers, many of whom are not working today and cannot find a job. There's an old African proverb which simply says this: if you want to go fast, travel alone. If you want to go far, travel together. We must realize that we are all in this together. We can and we must fuel the engine of economic growth by finally helping the millions of American workers and their families who will drive our nation to prosperity in the future. I thank you very much for this opportunity. May God bless the United States of America.